Williams batting for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Little roller up along first. Behind the man. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight in the mix with it. And let it be said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. White Sox and Indians. Next. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. very weakly on the ground. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Tilson rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a two-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This ball will be chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Here's Melky Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. On the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 1 hit in 18 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shoot it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers leave 1-0 for the Tigers in their half of the first. Kansas City coming to bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. McCann will wait on it, and very quickly one gone. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count. All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Now I'm looking out there at left field at Alex Gordon. What a remarkable story. He played third base. Everybody thought he's the next George Brett. Then they moved him to left field, and he became the next Gold Glover. At one point, he'd won 4 Gold Gloves in a row.
Justin Upton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Mikey Mata is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Tigers get 1 on this swing of the bat from Nick Castellanos. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Salvador Perez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Castellanos